And Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. You feel me?
Rich Trapper.
The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit.
What's the deal, y'all, man? We in this thing. For those of y'all who don't know, live, it's a video down there. Video up here, so live up here. Today I am Pastor Trap. And we doing something a little bit different. Man. Here at the First Holy Tabernacle Ebony Baptist Church of Rich Trapperton. Let the church say A-Gram. Church say A-Gram. Hallelujah puff. Hallelujah puff. We are gathered here today in God's house. God. With a W. G-A-W-D. God. Let the church say A-Gram. We are gathered today here in God's house because they have come to run more fake content. And God said, no, Rich Trapperton, you will not run thy demons and thy devils fake content. You will not get caught up with the slow talking turtles of the loose coochie lips of the loose cannon. You will not get caught up with the so look right of the Flockianas. You will not get caught up in the final warnings of Christopher, who he loved boys. That's right, Christopher, he who loves boys. Yes, that is not of God. That is not of God. Christopher love boys. That is not of God. Yeah, and let the church speak on it. And even new to the camp, we got Boskoe on Mr. Bell Pepper knows himself. And they tried to get your boy in a flu flam. And let the church say flu flam. Go ahead and pass that plate around. Go ahead and y'all get that. The ushers go. Time's to pass the plate around. Drop some chili. Anyway, they try to get me with no weapon formed against me on the devil's earth or in God's heaven or in these dastardly YouTube streets. Will prosper against your boy. 2 times for a P. Thy has been blessed. I said thy has been blessed and highly favored by the game God. Let the church say A-Gram. Let the church say A-Gram. Game God has blessed me. That's right, game God. I said game God has blessed me. That's right, and let the church say, Graham. We finna get all the way into this. We finna get all the way into this tomfoolery, this skullduggery, and this larceny we got going on in these YouTubington streets. I'm gonna take y'all on a story. I'm going to take y'all on a story. Oh, entertain the God. We are not playing with the Lord's word. See, God said that he made me in his favor. That's right. God, our Lord and shining Father, has made me in his image. So when he made thy who needs to get his get back at all times, in his image, he said, Rich Trapper, Rich Trapper, Rich Trapper, and let the trap God say amen, but it's only one God above us. One God above us. That's right. South Carolina passing the collection plate around. Shout out to South Carolina. Go ahead and raise up. Take your shirt off, and thou shalt twist it around thy head like a helicopter, even though it was for North Carolina, but we giving it to South Carolina. That's what we're doing in South Carolina. That's right. We are about to get into this Contiana. Take y'all back in time. Get my water now. Let me get my water now. Brother preacher, get parched. You know what? It's not official if I don't. Y'all give me 1 second. Because I'm going to take you ninjas to church. Because what would it be at the First Trap Tabernacle Ebenezer Baptist Church? You know, brother pastor preacher get a little bit hot. You know, them old, y'all know them old preachers always gotta have their little rag when they getting hot. You know, they gotta have their water, they gotta have their rag. You feel me? You feel me? So, we gonna get into today's sermon. Let's take you back in time. Oh yes, God, we gonna take you back in time. Yes, Lord. Can I take my time in this motherfucker? Can I take my time in this motherfucker? That's all I'm saying. Can I take my time and preach to God's people tonight as we give y'all this good trap? Let's go. So y'all remember, it was me. It was that devious scamming sinner, 1111, that dastardly demon. Oh, he will shuck, he will jive, he will flu flam, he will be full of all skullduggery to steal the Lord's money and steal the people of God. Still they chilly. That's right, 1111. He who sets up the fake fight. He who supports the snitch hunted in the fake fights. He who won't give that starving YouTuber that 250. He who won't give, my nigga Gucci, man, that's right, Gucci, man, I say you, bro. He who will not give that starving YouTuber that 250, 250s in the chat. 250s in the chat. God has blessed us not to be struggling for 2 months with the need of $250. Let the church say amen. Let the church say amen. And up until today, we have been very quiet about he who is in need of the 250. But today, God said, you will not hold your tongue against these heathens. You will not hold your tongue against these lames. You will not hold your tongue against these weirdos. You will not hold your tongue against these lame losers trying to create this fake Kantiana in the house of the Lord. 250s in the chat. 250s in the chat. 250s in the chat. So how does Luce Coochie Lips, Luce Cannon tie into this, you may ask? How does Boskiana tie into the chat, if you may ask? Well, we finna take you on a story. Y'all remember we was on that phone call, and it was me and Luce Cannon, and Luce Cannon understood. Just keep in mind, this is when we were in the city of Los Angeles. Stacy, we see you, baby. Stacy, we see you, baby. Come on now, Stacy. Come up here and sit with the first lady, because after this, Stacy will be leading the A&B selection from the women's choir. Stacy, we see you. Game God. Game God. That's right. That's right. Shout out to Gucciana. We gonna get back to Boskiana, though. He who bears the bell pepper nose. God has cursed him for generations to have a schnauzer of a schnauzer, to have the nosiest of the nose, to have a big old on his face. God has cursed Boskiana because God knew that Boskiana was going to be a little boy who will grow up to be a little man, who will grow up to give us one of the worst fights we've ever seen in YouTube history. So God said, I'm going to see into the forest beyond the trees, and I'm going to bow. ODM Slim, you was who I was waiting for, big dog. Oh, let's give a big clap it up for Deacon ODM Slim has come into God's house. I am your boy, Pastor Trappington. Boskoe gonna get on who? Not Boskoe, who has blocked me on Instagram because he really didn't want no real smoke. And we had a little back and forth, one two-step like Sierra. Hold on, let me do it one more time for you. One two-step like Sierra home clubhouse. And Boskoe said, I don't want that smoke. That's right, Boskoe said, I got a nicotine patch. Can I preach? Can brother pastor preacher take his time? Can brother pastor preacher take his time? Brother pastor preacher gonna take his good time as I tell y'all this good story of this good Kantiana, because I tried my best to be quiet. I tried my best to be on the hush. I tried my best to let a sleeping dog lie, but all these niggas do is lie like a $4 hoe on the street. That's right, I said all these hoes do is lie like a $4 hoe on the street. That's right, two blown, we see you in here. ODM Slim, we see you in here. Crenshaw Veteran, we see you in here. Jazz, we see you in here. Hub City is in the building, that's right. 2 times for the hub, 2 more times for the dub. We love y'all all, we love y'all all. But let's get back into brother pastor preacher preaching this beautiful message. So, for those of y'all who don't know, we were on a call, and it was me, brother pastor preacher Rich Trappington, you feel me? And it was Turtle, the slow talking turtle. That's right, Turtle, the Luce Coochie Lips, Luce Cannon. That's Big Turtle. That's right, he who talks slow. Let me explain something to you, sweetheart. So, no, let me explain something to you, sweetheart. Sweetheart, let me explain something to you, sweetheart. Yeah, Turtle, brother Turtle was in the woo-wop of the whooping band. Where did I put God? I found my God's gift. I found my God's gift. Let me explain something to you, sweetheart. Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club? Turtle. Yeah, that guy. That's right. Brother Jason, we see you in here. That's right. Brother Jason, we see you in here. We were on a call, and we had Luce Coochie Lips, Luce Cannon. We had the scammer Nick, and then we had Boskiana get into. Do y'all remember this conversation? Trap News Network fans, Rich Trapper Mafia, supporters and loyal, dignified members of the Sweet Holy Trinidad Tabernacle Trappington Baptist Church of Trap America. Do y'all remember we had this conversation? I've been saying for a little bit while now, just a little while now, not too much of a while, but just a little bit of a while now that I erased Boskiana from that conversation because Boskiana did not know that he was getting recorded. But here at TNN Trap News Network, we respect pronouns, and we respect gender appropriation, and we respect non-binary I said non-bias genders in this motherfucker. So we got Boskiana, he, she, them, or they. However, he, she, them, or they chooses to identify himself. That's right. But now, hold on, we gonna get there. Hold, Lord Tyreek, because when I get to popping this woo-wop of a whoopty-bam, you better believe this top button gonna come all the way off. But right now, we gonna try to keep it into the Lord's house. Because y'all know Brother Pastor Preacher get hot. Brother Pastor Preacher gets hot. Let me see, who is this? Boom, okay. We finna get into that. It's one thing at a time. Let me make sure I got, okay, I do got it up. So, let's get back to this story. I made sure to never do the devil's work. Pray for Boskiana in the chat. I made sure never to do the devil's work. Oh, by the way, Shemin Time Exotics. That's right, Shemin Time Erotics was on that call as well. But however, if y'all remember, I told Luce Coochie Lips, Loose Cannon. That's right, Luce Coochie Lips, Loose Cannon. You shut that little hoe of yours up, that harlot, that Jezebel, she who walks the street barefoot in the middle of the night trying to find a pipe and a dick to swipe. You shut that hoe up. That's what you gonna do. Loose Coochie Lips, Loose Cannon, because I know if one thing is for show and two things is for certain, you're going to do it all for the Kantiana, big dog. So if you want to do it all for the Kantiana, big dog, you're going to shut that hoe up. Put the hoe on the floor so now she know the road. That's right, Pastor Trap in the building. Stacy. We love you, Stacy Glory. We love you. That harlot, that Jezebel, that $2 hoe on the floor that was strolling for a dick to smoke. Shemin Time Erotics. What we doing here? So Shemin Time was also on the call, but Shemin Time was made to stay in a good hoe's place. And we do got to give, we do need to give a praise to Brother Turtle for keeping his hoe on a reel. He fished the hoe out, and then he reeled the hoe in. One more time. He fished the hoe out. And then he reeled him in. Fishes in the chat for fishing a hoe out. And then reeling them in. Moment of silence for Boskiana. Let's get back to it. Because I'm going to take y'all to church today. Oh, if I don't take y'all nowhere today. No, I'm going to take you to church. I'm smoking that trap lighter from Free the Trappers on Crenshaw and Tang. Make sure you get into that if you ain't got into that. Because if I don't take the good congregation of the First Holy Tabernacle Trap Network Baptist Church nowhere. Oh, I'm taking y'all to church today. So the conversation goes. And Boskiana did not know that Boskiana was getting recorded. So I made it a point. To remove Boskiana from the conversation. I made it a point to not use Boskiana as Kantiana. Because here at TNN Trap News Network, First Holy Tabernacle Baptist Church, traps is hard. Don't worry about it. Church is even harder. Rich Trapper First Holy Tabernacle Baptist Church, we made it a point not to do no busterish. But the feeling wasn't reciprocated, y'all. No, the feeling wasn't reciprocated. So what went on and happened was, the content got erased on my end, We don't want to fight Lord Tariq. Oh, Boskiana does not want a 1-2-step like Sierra. Boskiana was not a 1-2-step like Sierra. In fact, Boskiana went ahead and blocked me a while back on Clubhouse because the Clubhouse days when he knew that he could get a Boskiana. That's right. My man Too Blown, you was on the live that day, and we made it a whole little understanding that we would not put Boskiana in that situation. But let me explain to you. Let this be a lesson to the good people of the church. No good deed goes unpunished. Because on his end, Boskiana was recording the conversation, setting me up for Kantiana. Drink my water. Boskiana was setting me up for Kantiana. I didn't know, y'all. And just to give you a time reference, this was over the BET weekend when I was in the Los Angeles area. Yes, this is while I was in the Los Angeles area. So I was still a little wet behind the ears. That's right. A little wet behind the ears. That's right. A little green around the nose. But I guarantee you fool me once, shame on you. You fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, the peace signs load up the chopper and let it rain on you. Yeah, that's where we at, y'all. That's where we at. That's where we at. That's where we at. So Boskoe, huh? With the help of Franklin the Turtle, who was tapping in with me. Oh, Franklin the Turtle tried to rock me to sleep. Oh, Franklin Turtle tried to rock me to sleep. Shh, 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 little baby, shh, shh, shh. Franklin the Turtle tried to rock me to sleep, but the Lord woke me up, ha, with a spring in my step, ha, and the wind beneath my wings, ha, and the song in my heart, ha, and some shit to motherfucking talk about these bitch ass niggas. About these bitch ass niggas, bro. So let me get back into the story of how we got to where we are today. Ha. You have Sheeman Time Erotics. You have Loose Coochie Lips, Loose Cannon. Ha. The Bay Bomber, we see you, brother. Game God blesses. Game God blesses. That's right. The Game God don't do much, but the Game God will offer upon his blessings. In that conversation, you had Boskoe ask me if I knew somebody by the name of Taliban. Let me explain to y'all how I met Taliban. Ha. Taliban was in the studio of one of our favorite artists, Defiant Grand Hustle. Shout out to the Defiant Grand Hustle. And this is when I first made a pilgrimage to Atlanta, and I got into a back and forth with an artist by the name of Skipper the Flipper. Let me see something. I want to see if I could. Hold on. I want to see if I could do something real quick. Let me see if I can get one of God's people. Let me see if I can get one of God's people. To answer the phone. He might not be able to answer right now because he's not a YouTuber. He's not involved in his YouTube universe. But I would like to give one of God's people a chance to speak real quick. I don't think he's one of my engineer homies. He'll call back. If not, we can always call Tan Khaki Pants, who is already in that thing. Let me see. As a matter of fact, let me see if Tan Khaki Pants is busy right now because I need to explain to y'all how Skipper, Gucci man, you know the story of Skipper the Flipper, he who got pressed like a pair of fresh khakis on the first day of school. Let me see if my Tan Khaki Pants. Let's see.
Hello.
What's up, boo?
Hey.
Random. I got you. I'm on live on YouTube, so just be mindful, all right? Because you know I'm on some bullshit. Hey, remember when we first went to Atlanta and we was in the studio and it was all them rap niggas in there and then that one rap nigga had bumped you and I fired his stupid ass up?
Indeed.
How do you remember that story? Can you hear me? You breaking up. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I said, how do you remember that story?
Well, when we were walking out?
When we were walking out.
We were walking out, and then he had bumped into me, and then you went back and confronted him and everything, and then he apologized.
So we gonna just leave it right there. I confronted him and he apologized. That's good enough because details don't matter on live. Details do not matter on live. But we will just stick with I confronted him and he apologized.
Indeed.
How many of them would you say was in that studio that day? More than just the me and you that was in there?
Correct.
I'll talk to you in a second.
All right.
All right, bye. Let's get back to church. If y'all don't mind, can I take y'all back to church? Shout out to sister Tan Khaki Pants. Let me see if I can get the other homie who was an engineer that day to answer the phone. Let's see if I can get whatever. So let's get back to church. I'll take y'all back to church. So we was in the studio, me and Tan Khaki Pants. And we were walking out, and Skipper the Flipper and his friends were walking in, and they bumped into Tan Khaki Pants. It was fairly disrespectful, so I confronted him. Excuse me. The other homie, he's an engineer. He said he's in the studio right now. But well more of us than it was of them, huh? And God put it on my heart to stand up for my tan khaki pants. And we'll let that situation go right there where it goes. So taking it back to Boskoe, huh? And Loose Coochie Lips, Loose Cannon. Boskoe, huh? Is riding around with this alleged member of the Atlanta faction of the Rolling 60s. Now, why this man Taliban, huh? Who is the biggest buster, the biggest lame, and the biggest mark? We will go ahead and, because, oh, y'all better believe I got the content, huh? Y'all better believe I got the videos, huh? We got the conversations. Well, ain't that what they call them, though? The conversations, the Kantiana. Oh, Lord, how we have the Kantiana. Everything I say can be verified and will be verified throughout this video. Oh, Lord, don't you worry about it. Lord, don't you worry. 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 Because y'all need to know the truth, huh, of what's going on in these YouTube streets with these fake beefs, with these fake Kantianas. Because y'all remember Boskoe and Loose Coochie Lips, Loose Cannon are both going for a fight with one another, right? Y'all remember that. They hate each other, right? Yeah, that's all the flu flam, huh? So, Boskoe was riding around with this young man by the name of Taliban, wild as a rubber band. 9 in my right, 45 in my other hand. Huh. Taliban, he who y'all will hear in the video, does not want to ever take a fade. Huh. Boskoe, who made it a point to make sure that he was not involved in the situation when things got rough. Huh. After Boskoe did, in fact, set up Taliban for a failure. Huh. Ha, 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 ha. Ha. Let me make sure that y'all understand what's going on here. See, Boskoe made it a point to ask me if I knew Taliban, and I said, yeah, he's cool, but he's a scammer. Out of nowhere, you got 10 minutes go by. 5-10 minutes go by. Out of nowhere, you have the sound of the light-skinned wonder Taliban. You a snitch. I ran you out of Atlanta. I fucked your bitch. Fucking the same girl I fucked after I fucked her doesn't mean you fucked my bitch. That just means that you have my leftovers. You ain't fucked tan khaki pants. She just said you guys got confronted and didn't do shit. She wasn't impressed. Niggas be like, I fucked your bitch. Nigga, you fucked a problem that I got rid of. Take y'all back to church. Take y'all back to church. Take y'all back to church. Huh? Take y'all back to church. Huh? You're a snitch. You're a snitch. Huh? Hold thy once and call thy a snitch. Huh? So I asked the question simply. I asked the question humbly. You from 60s, right? I'm over here in your neighborhood right now. Come pull up and take the fade. Oh, I'm gonna shoot you in the face. Boskoe is sliding. So Boskoe is sliding around with an Atlanta 60 who called me a snitch. I tell him to pull up and take the fade in his neighborhood. Boskoe scared to go over there and then says, I have nothing to do with it. Got it. Let's get into this Kantiana. Let's get into this Kantiana. Let's get into this Kantiana, man. Because what I learned. Oh, how do we get to this point? This is how we got to this point. Because I don't want to be a part of the fake Kantiana. That's right, Lord told me not to be a part of this fake Kantiana, none of this flu, flammery, skullduggery, and tomfoolery. Oh, he who is by the name of Franklin the Turtle gets mad upset. Oh, he gets mad upset. Well, I got the Kantiana, Boskoe calling you a snitch. I see, here's the issue about these idiots. Yes, when the Lord said that the brain is only the size of a mustard seed, God said, have the faith of a mustard seed, not have the brain of a mustard seed. God said, have the faith of a mustard seed. Don't worry about it, Lord. Words are hard, Words are hard, Words are hard, God said, have the faith of a mustard seed, not have the brain and the thinking capacity of a mustard seed, So let me explain to y'all what happened, though. Oh, little coochie lips, loose cannon, who can't resist not having my attention. Oh, little coochie lips, loose cannon, who can't resist having and being all up in my world. Let me see if I can find this real quick. Let's see. Here we go. All right, bam, here we go. It's a loose cannon. Do y'all see? He has to tag me. He has to tag me. And who do you see? Y'all see bell paper nose. Bell pepper nose. Bell pepper nose. Genius. Why would you tell me you're finna lie on me? Idiots. Let's get back into this Kantiana. So before they want to give y'all this conversation that they have edited, and Boskoe and Loose Coochie Lips, Loose Cannon go into their 1-2 step like Sierra, let me give y'all a clear understanding and a clear example of exactly what is going on here in these TNN Trap News Network streets. Go ahead and roll this content. And I'm overly excited, and I'm overly joyed, and I'm overly impressed with myself that I had the foresight after the last few woo-wops and wooty-bams that I've been going through to have the foresight to start recording the conversations, because now I know how whenever I speak to a hoe, the phone is going to be recorded and the conversation is going to go for the low. So if anybody going to make some money off this content, it's going to be me. Idiot. Listen to how Loose Coochie Lips, Loose Cannon just unravels his entire flu flam that he's finna try to attempt with Boskoe. Let's go.
TNN Trap News Network. You feel me? Rich Trapper. The homie wants you to whitelist this shit too. Rich Trapper. Rich Trapper. He be reacting to your shit. Bro, you slow.
Did I already have this content ready with an intro? You better believe it. You better believe it.
I'm trying to.
I had this content ready with an intro. God told me to have this content ready with an intro. I was already ready for it. I was already ready for it. Conversation between me and Turtle. Let's go.
Bro, you slow. You so busy trying to talk shit and think niggas is trying to play on you and all that kind of shit. Your dumb ass ain't listening. I'm trying to. You're not listening. 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 How about you just shut the fuck up and listen, dumbass? How about you just shut the fuck up?
And pay attention that I talk to Loose Cannon in real life the same way I talk to him on the phone, on Instagram, and on the YouTube. Shut your dumb ass up and listen to what your king is telling you. You are beneath me, peasant. You are beneath me, peasant. Shut the fuck up and listen to what God is trying to tell you.
You ain't gonna whoop my ass. I'll fuck you up. But just shut up and listen. No, you won't. No, you won't. Are you gonna listen? Are you gonna? Man, my nigga, are you gonna shut the fuck up and listen?
Notice how Loose Coochie Lips, Loose Cannon said that he would whoop my ass, and I said, no, you won't. I will fuck you up. I'll beat your ass. And Loose Coochie Lips, Loose Cannon said, well, talk to me like a man. All the content on Instagram, all the content on YouTube, how I do this, how I slap that, Y'all just heard, I'm gonna go ahead and run it back for you, Loose Cannon makes a false accusation that he would, in fact, whoop whose ass? Not mine, I made it clear that, in fact, I'll put head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes, upon thy's motherfucking head. I shall whoop thy's feet. I will whoop thy feet. Now you want to talk like a man. Yeah. Nah, nigga. You got press.
You're not listening. You're not listening. You're not listening. How about you just shut the fuck up and listen, dumbass? How about you just shut the fuck up and listen, Turtle? You ain't gonna whoop my ass. I'll fuck you up. But just shut up and listen. No, you won't. No, you won't. Are you gonna listen? Are you gonna? Man, my nigga, are you gonna shut the fuck up and listen or not? If you're not, then keep arguing with that slow ass nigga. If you're not gonna shut your.
And the slow ass nigga who he's speaking about at the time is he who is in need of the 250, Boskoe. He who is in need of the 250, Boskoe.
Then keep arguing with Boskoe slow ass, and y'all can be two dummies arguing on the back of the short bus. I don't give a fuck. Hold on. I stop talking about Boskoe. I'm finna show you something else. You worried about the wrong shit.
And if you are wondering what I'm sending Loose Cannon, it's the question of how he was so upset with Brick Baby for allowing DW Flame to use certain words, but he is allowing his friend Seaman Time Erotics to call people the S word. Seaman Time Erotics in an attempt to disrespect Rich Trapper here at TNN Trap News Network, but we're not gang affiliated here at TNN Trap News Network. We don't publicly associate ourselves with Crip ninjas, Blood ninjas, SAs, Asians, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, White Boys, Jamaicans, Latin Kings, Disciples, Vice Lord, or Haitians, Perus, or Hoovers. So I'm not sure why he thinks dissing the Rolling 60s would be a shot at me. But here at TNN, First Tabernacle Holy Baptist Church, we wanted to know, Loose Coochie Lips, Loose Cannon, as you went so hard on he who calls himself Brick Baby, why are you not going so hard? Why are you not going so hard on Seaman Time Erotics, who is in fact using that S word in a derogatory statement and fashion to disrespect the Rolling 60s in an attempt to downgrade and belittle Rich Trapper, even though Rich Trapper is in fact not a gang member. Why are you allowing that, Loose Coochie Lips, Loose Cannon? You are such this 6-ho member that you love to call yourself, even though we know you're not. You a civilian like us, bro. Don't worry about it. He not no 600 is a civilian just like us. Don't worry about it. Just like us. But the question is, why are you allowing such skullduggery, such buffoonery, such larceny? Let the video continue.
I'm talking about the chili me and you was talking about. You talking about Boskoe. Nobody cares about Boskoe. Nobody do. Look at your dumb ass. I'm talking about this shit, stupid. Your ass is slow. This nigga is dumb. You a fucking get this nigga here, boy.
And notice how Loose Coochie Lips, Loose Cannon, a.k.a. Turtle, sits quietly as he's being called dumb, as he's staying in a good host place because he knows, in fact, in actuality, he is the only one playing for the camera. Oh, as disrespectful as I am on YouTube, it's as disrespectful as I am behind the closed doors. Debate, come on now.
with y'all niggas. Hold on, nah, man. Because I already told you. That me and this nigga, I got off your homie. You said get off my nigga, blah blah blah. And we was on the phone, and I told you to just shut this nigga up. I don't care about who recorded what, my nigga. Listen, look at what I'm showing you. Stop telling me about anything about Boskoe. Shut up, nigga. I'm trying to do it. So you look at what I just text you. You asked me to get off this nigga head because nigga was talking about some paper and all that kind of.
And let me make sure I let y'all know exactly what that was. That was Luce Coochie Lips, Luce Cannon was in fact begging me not to go in on semen time erotics. You'll see how that went. Never make peace, always make more. Never make peace, always make war. But semen time erotics was messing up whatever woo wop whoopty bam that Luce Cannon was doing, and me going at semen time erotics was messing up their play. So Luce Cannon begged me. He called me ever so humbly and ever so graciously, as y'all can hear him admitting to in the phone. Y'all can remember that ever so graciously and ever so humbly, as y'all can hear him admit to saying on the phone, called me and wanted me to not put my foot up his woo wop and whoopty bam and all that kind of stuff. However, it was all in vain because here we are with semen time erotics. Duck in the fade. Let's get back into this content.
Start that nigga out, and he's finna get from up under the skull and get back under pressure. So you can check your. I gotta be on the phone with that. That's your homie. I don't gotta be on the phone with that. You can go check. Nigga, check your homie. You can call me. Shut up, nigga. I'm trying to do it. So you look at what I just text you. You asked me to get off this nigga head because nigga was talking about some paper and all that kind of shit, blah, 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 and I did that. Now get your little special ed ass fucking homie, or nigga, I just go back to bleeding this nigga and you could be a part of the bleed because you know if you ain't with a nigga, you against a nigga. Check your homie. That's what I was talking about. Hold on. You talking about.
Oh, the boss Luce Coochie Lips, Luce Cannon himself was just told to do something. If he didn't do it, he would be on the chopping block himself, and listen to how he explains himself. Listen to how he explains himself, just like a good hoe.
You're talking about Boskoe. Check your homie. Don't tell me nah, nigga. I'm saying what the fuck I'm saying. Check your homie.
Management, aren't you glad that I kept this in the cut, bro? Psh.
You ain't gotta call this nigga. You ain't gotta call this nigga with me on the phone. That's your business. I'm not. No.
Now you want me to put my phone on mute so I can listen to a conversation against you and Semen Time Erotic. Semen Time Erotic, that's your friend? That's your friend? The same nigga who wanted me to put my phone on mute so I could listen to him check you and embarrass you and humiliate you? That's your friend? And I'm the nigga that was like, nah, I don't do that type of weird ass shit. I don't put my phone on mute so you weird ass niggas can say whatever the fuck. Take them back to church.
Doing that. No, nigga. Check your homie. You can call me back. That don't got nothing to do with me. That don't got nothing to do with me. Okay, so don't call that nigga. I don't gotta be on the phone with that. That's your homie. I don't gotta be on the phone with that. You can go check your homie and you can hit me back. I don't gotta put my phone on mute, nigga. We not in 3rd grade. Go check your homie. You can hit me back. That's that. You asked me to start this nigga out. You asked me to start. I'm watching it. It ain't going nowhere. You asked me to start this nigga out, and I start that nigga out, and he's finna get from up under the skull and get back under pressure. So you can check your homie. That's that. All right. So fuck Boskoe. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about Boskoe.
That's the conversation with me and Luce Coochie Lips, Luce Cannon. It's in the Google Drive. You remember that one? The conversation where Luce Cannon admits that he was on the phone with Boskoe, and Boskoe got, and I marked Boskoe out, and I marked out his homie Taliban, the one that was trying to call me a snitch, and now him and Boskoe and Luce Coochie Lips, Luce Cannon are trying to go live against me and all that kind of. My nigga Steve Carson, what's the deal, bro? Woo wop and wooty bam. You remember? Here we are.
Who's mad about what comes on a fucking GR card? Listen, my nigga, listen, bro. If he listen, my nigga, he recorded. Stop doing all that extra. He recorded.
Hey, Steve Carson, whoever you know that knows me personally, tell him I said thank you. I appreciate it. They can tell you that if they know me personally, they say he ain't gonna do much, but he'll take a fade for sure.
That nigga Boskoe is not on the video. We cut it out.
Wait, let me get back some. Let me go back some. I want to make sure I hear it
so
all.
Don't call that nigga. I don't gotta be on the phone with that. That's your homie. I don't gotta be on the phone with that. You can go check your homie and you can hit me back. I don't gotta put my phone on mute, nigga. We not in 3rd grade. Go check your homie. You can hit me back. That's that. You asked me to start this nigga out. You asked me to start. I'm watching it. It ain't going nowhere. You asked me to start this nigga out, and I start that nigga out, and he's finna get from up under the skull and get back under pressure. So you can check your homie. That's that. All right, so fuck Boskoe. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about Boskoe, bitch ass. I'm talking about that. Why, my nigga? Why would I care? Me and you was on the phone. Me and you, Boskoe, and Nick was on the phone.
Did you read the text message?
Yeah, I read that shit.
I told the nigga like, bro, I don't know what the fuck are you talking about.
And then you see the video came out, and that nigga's not.
And for those of y'all who don't know, that's Loose Coochie Lips, Loose Cannon, admitting to the fact that he was telling Demon Time Erotics, you might not want to get into a Rich Trapper, big dog. You might want to leave that one alone. You might want to let it go, big dog. You might want to let it go.
Hold on.
Like, bro, I don't know.
About the video. So, fuck Boskoe. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about Boskoe, bitch ass. I'm talking about that.
Boskoe, yeah, dude, you should.
Why, my nigga? Why would I care? Me and you was on the phone. Me and you, Boskoe, and Nick was on the phone.
Did you read the text message?
Yeah, I read that shit.
I told the nigga like, bro, I don't know what the fuck are you talking about.
And then you see the video came out, and that nigga's not. That nigga Boskoe is not on the video. We cut it out.
Huh?
The video, his part is cut out the video. Like I said, I would.
And let it be clear, and this is where Loose Coochie Lips, Loose Cannon is finna spill all the beans for the rest of the video. Let the record show Boskoe did not know he was being recorded, so on my end, I cut the recording off. But Boskoe, yo ho ass, decided to try to bust a move, and look at how that move is coming back to haunt you, big dog. Coming back to fucking haunt you.
Oh, I don't give a. So he recorded. So let me get this straight. Hold on. So hold on. Listen. If he recorded, then he listen. My nigga, listen, bro. If he listen, when I so if he, my nigga.
And he asked me if I knew the Taliban character, because Boskoe was going for an attempt at fake Kantiana. Boskoe was going at an attempt to set up some Kantiana. Because Boskoe don't got nothing going on outside of his feet getting whooped. Boskoe is only known for his feet getting whooped. Boskoe didn't have nothing going on. So Boskoe, like Loose Coochie Lips, Loose Cannon said, because he is now under pressure and wants to get from up under the fire from my foot going up his ass. Because Loose Cannon know the truth. He know he don't want to 1-2 step like Sierra with your boy. Here at First Tabernacle Holy Trinity Baptist Church of Rich Trappington. Loose Cannon know what it is. Loose Cannon know what it is. So as he runs to run this fake Kantiana later on today, let this be very clear that Boskoe and Loose Cannon both knew and had an opportunity to get cracking and do a 1-2 step like Sierra. And both of them lame losers made it a point to stay away from your boy. And keep in mind, both of these, man, I'm 34. Boskoe got to be at least 35. That's right, On my IE partners, I got a lot of love in the IE. They got to be from Merino Valley, A lot of people from Merino Valley. I'm going to say it's a lot of Merino Valley. I don't want to say their affiliations, but shout out to the Merino Valley guys. I believe that could be them, I did the Robert Presley, I did the Southwest Detention Center, Oh, I done got active in the IE, But let's not go back off topic, Let's get staying on topic, Let it be all the way clear, that it's being made very, very abundantly clear by Loose Coochie Lips, Loose Cannon, that Loose Cannon and Boskiana was an attempt to set me up. Boskoe asked me if I knew Taliban the Buster, and then once I made my statement, Taliban the Buster was now in fact on the phone as an attempt to make fake content. Let's go ahead and clean this up. What did my man Jason say? Let me get this. This is beyond the win. This is cleanup on aisle 6. Oh no, we not finished, because we still have yet to got to the part where fades were turned down, where Boskoe tried to get out of the fire. We haven't made it there yet. We're going to continue. Let's continue that collection plate passing around the chat if y'all don't mind. A little bit of your time for a dime. That'll be fine. But let's get into it. Gotta unlock my phone.
Rich Trap. My nigga, why would I care? Me and you was on the phone. Me and you, Boskoe, and Nick was on the phone.
Did you read the text message?
Yeah, I read that shit.
I told the nigga like, bro, I don't know what the fuck are you talking about.
And then you see the video came out, and that nigga Boskoe is not on the video. We cut it out. The video, his part is cut out the video. Like I said, I would. Oh, he was. Oh, I don't give a. So he recorded. So let me get this straight. Hold on. So hold on. Listen. If he recorded, then he listen. My nigga, listen, bro. If he listen,
it was all a setup, He's trying to run a play, Tonight they will be running that play, Tonight they got a live scheduled, because, you know, they got to go work their little woo-wops, whoop-de-bams, and get their twos and fews, So they got to schedule their lives, But they got a live schedule where they will be running this play that Loose Cannon is breaking down, and I believe that this video is at this point almost a month old, And I'm glad that I kept it in the tuck, because you never know when a hoe-ass nigga was going to come through for some bullshit.
So if my nigga, he recorded, stop doing all that extra. He recorded his homie saying that he was banging 60s and wouldn't go into the 60s and take a fade, right or wrong.
Yeah, he did.
So he also recorded himself being a buster and take a fade. He recorded his homie saying that he was banging 60s and wouldn't go into the 60s and take a fade, right or wrong. So he also recorded himself being a buster and
so we have Loose Coochie Lips, Loose Cannon admitting to the fact that Boskoe was harboring this buster who was banging an Atlanta subsection of the 60s, who wanted to call me a snitch and all kind of things out my name, and I said, let's get into a squabbly wobbly and put some whoopties over some words, and he turned that down. You niggas play in real life but don't want no real life problems, bro. It's different in real life when you have to see me, my nigga. You niggas love to play on YouTube for fake content, nigga. It's different in real life when you have to see me. Let's keep it going.
Take a fade, right or wrong. So he also recorded himself being a buster and capping the police saying he the one that did it, right or wrong. Okay, so put the recording out, my nigga. Nobody cares. I don't have the recording. Okay, he can put the
So put the recording out. Because we all know that Boskoe was a buster on the phone and copped a plea.
Right or wrong. Okay, so put the recording out, my nigga. Nobody cares. Stop doing all that extra. He recorded his homie saying that he was banging 60s and wouldn't go into the 60s and take a fade, right or wrong. So he also recorded himself being a buster and capping the police saying he the one that did it, right or wrong. Okay, so put the recording out, my nigga. Nobody cares. I don't have the recording. Okay, he can put the recording out and nobody cares because did his homie turn down the fade? Yes, he did. Did I back and forth with his homie? Did I say let's get out? Yes, he did. Okay, so there is no back and forth. That's that. I don't care about that. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about a nigga who was mad because he couldn't get $250. Boskoe's upset ultimately because Nick didn't give him $250. Why?
250 is in the chat, And let the Lord say that Boskoe is still in need of $250. Boskoe never did get that $250. Boskoe never did get that ounce of bomb. His $250 is just an ounce of bomb. Boskoe never did get them 8/8. Boskoe never did get them 4/7. Boskoe never did get them 2 halves. Boskoe never did get that whole thing. Boskoe never did get that 250. I said Boskoe did a lot, but Boskoe didn't get that 250. And Boskoe was upset because he spent 5 hours of his time, 5 hours of his day to get finessed by 1111 because he's a scammer. That's right, I said 1111 who is a scammer. Scam artist, that's right. Let the Lord's people say, hey, Graham. Let the Lord's people say, hey, Graham. Boskoe, who couldn't get the 2 halves, is still mad because he couldn't get the whole thing because 1111 is in fact a scammer. And Boskoe still in fact has yet to get that 250. But if you pay attention, hold on, let me show y'all something because Boskoe was saying that he don't want to do nothing for less than 50. 50 what? $50 because how you gonna tell the same nigga that owe you 250 that you need 50,000? This is what I mean when I say Boskoe and Turtle full of shit. And it's all a finesse.
Join the winning team. I tell Wack.
Bro, let's get it. Let's go. I need it. Can we get at least 50? Can we walk away with at least 50 apiece, bro? Hey, as long as I walk away with 50, I'm cool. I ain't even.
How can you expect to get her 500? How can you expect to get her 1,000? How can you expect to get her 10,000? How can you expect to get her 20,000 when a nigga owe you 250? I said, how can you expect to get your 2s and fews and your ins and your outs and your 1-2 steps like Sierra, 1-2 step like Sierra? If you owe 250, how are you expecting anything other than that, big dog? Sounds like a good excuse to not bust out woo wop and a whoop bam and a 1-2 step like Sierra, because here at TNN Trap News Network, see, we don't give about the price. Go ahead and sign me up. Somebody can give me a contract with Semen Time Erotics. We'll take it for whatever little bit of chump change y'all little lames is offering. I said we'll take it for whatever bit of chump change you niggas is offering. Because here at TNN Trap News Network, we're not looking for a reason or an excuse to not get cracking. On the dead anchors. I said on the dead anchors. Oh, let me go ahead and take it off because it's getting hot in here. Oh, I said let me take it off because it's getting hot in here. On the dead anchors, we ain't looking for a reason. That's right, I said on the dead anchors, we ain't looking for a season. I said on the dead anchors. Oh, yes, on the dead anchors. We gonna leave that nigga leaking. I said on the dead anchors. We gonna leave a nigga season. That's right, all we need is a contract. I said, that's right, all we need is a contract. Go ahead and pass the collection plate around, nigga. Go ahead. We gonna pass the collection plate around. Give what you can, smoke what you can. For sure. Give what you can, smoke what you can. Dead anchors. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back into these 2 lame losers. Oh, we got Brother Wavy in the building. Hold it, dead anchors. We got Brother Wavy. Oh, game God is blessing me. Oh, I got my Sunday best on even though it's a Wednesday. Oh, I said, Lord, I got my Sunday best on even though it's a Wednesday. Because we burying two lames, burying two losers, burying two sleepers, burying two snoozers. Y'all know we finna go ahead and get that pause. No Diddy. No Diddy. No 250. Let's keep going.
Just told you that they said they only want to give you.
Now keep in mind, as you see, it says add to the bottom. That's because Luce Coochie Lips Loose Cannon is tagging me.
We ain't going back and forth.
And then y'all see that he's trying to bust a finesse. Y'all see he's trying to bust a finesse.
At least 50 apiece, bro. Hey, as long as I walk away with 50, I'm cool. I ain't even
Nigga,
tripping.
those niggas told you that they said they only want to give you 2,500.
Man,
I swear to God. The nigga from PDL.
You won't take 2,500, but you will take the 250. I said you won't take the 2,500, but you will take the 250. That's right. Okay. That makes sense. Let's get back into the who wop of the woot man.
Arguing with a nigga who's mad about what comes on a fucking GR card.
You right.
Why am I mad at that?
Absolutely right.
Boskoe's upset ultimately because Nick didn't give him a 250.
Let me make sure I get this back going.
So why am I arguing with a nigga who's mad about what comes on a fucking GR card?
You right.
Why am I mad at that?
Absolutely right. You right.
Like, let's be 100% real. Let's be 100% real. Like, Boskoe do what he do his shit, blah, blah, blah. He's funny, blah, blah, blah.
He's a bumper, bro.
He's worried about $250.
Let me run that back for the people. Let me run that back.
Okay, so there is no back and forth. That's it. I don't care about that. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about a nigga who is mad because he couldn't get $250.
250.
Because Nick didn't give him $250. Why am I arguing with a nigga who's mad about what comes on a fucking GR card?
You right.
Why am I mad at that?
Absolutely right. You right.
Like, let's be 100% real. Let's be 100% real. Like, Boskoe do what he do his shit, blah, blah, he's funny, blah, blah, blah.
He's a bumper, bro.
He's worried about $250. Like, Boskoe's mad at
And here you are calling Boskoe as a female dog. And here you are calling Boskoe a Buster Douglas. And here you are hating on that man and disrespecting that man and all that kind of stuff. See, as you paid attention to it, you never heard me call Boskoe out of his name. Oh, yes, he's a bum, and we know he's a bum, but that's a bum because that's what that guy is. He's struggling over what he needs off that GR card, and Nick won't give him that 250. But then you got Luce Coochie Lips Loose Cannon, who takes it a step further, who calls him a bitch, who calls him a buster, who does everything as if he is an actual enemigo. But as you can see that they are making a little Kantiana for the Chizo. You feel me? You feel me? It's all fake, y'all. These niggas are all bums.
He's worried about $250. Right? Boskoe's mad over $250, right or wrong? His homie said that I was a rat, and then when I said come take a fade about it, how can you set me up if I said take a fade and your homie turned on the fade? How did I get set up? So I didn't get set up. I stood on what I was supposed to stand on. Okay, so I don't care.
So here you clearly, hold on, let me go ahead and do that back one more time. And here you clearly hear me say, oh no, I stood on what I needed to stand on. Oh no, I handled what I needed to handle. And then you hear Luce Coochie Lips Loose Cannon. That's right, Luce Coochie Lips Loose Cannon. That's right, Franklin the Turtle himself saying, you did. Come on, bro.
I was here. Take a fade and your homie turned on the fade. How did I get set up? His homie said that I was a rat, and then when I said come take a fade about it, how can you set me up if I said take a fade and your homie turned on the fade? How did I get set up? So I didn't get set up. I stood on what I was supposed to stand on. Okay, so I don't care. You can't expose me. I don't care. I was here. He said that I was a rat.
And as you can hear, Luce Coochie Lips Loose Cannon is trying to avoid any kind of physical altercation with me because now he's saying, why are you getting me involved in it? Why am I involved? Because, nigga, you involved, bitch. Because you're involved, bitch. Because you niggas want to be involved until it's time to be involved, nigga. Now you want to be involved. Nah, bitch, you're involved, nigga. I'm tripping on you, too. Why am I involved in it? This is how they talk to me in real life. This is how they talk to Brother Pastor Preacher in real life, huh? It's only tough on YouTube, huh? In real life, ho, these niggas know the real. Ho, these niggas know the real.
I said, come take a fade about it. How can you set me up if I said take a fade and your homie turned on the fade? How did I get set up? So I didn't get set up. I stood on what I was supposed to stand on. Okay, so I don't care. You can't expose me. I don't care. I was here. You're talking about Boskoe. I'm talking about what I sent you. Because that show homie, because you need.
Why are you putting me involved in it? I don't know anything about it. Huh. Harlot, Jezebel, floozy, hoe, lame, buster, bitch made nigga. Oh boy, you sit down to piss. Huh? Oh, they gonna make you sit down to piss. Huh?
Because you mediated that.
I just say nothing. No, listen. I'm into money. Whatever you're doing.
Nah, we don't need. Oh, hold on, my bad, Joe. I got a call coming in. Oh, you're killing me. They're killing me. Hold on. The call came in. My bad, Joe. Hold on. Let's run it back. Let's get it back.
He's worried about $250. Right? Boskoe's mad at me.
Trap flow dollar.
His homie said that I was a rat, and then when I said come take a fade about it, how can you set me up if I said take a fade and your homie turned on the fade? How did I get set up? So I didn't get set up. I still don't know what I'm supposed to stand on. Okay, so I don't care. You can't expose me. I don't care. I was here. You're talking about Boskoe. I'm talking about what I sent you. Because that show homie, because you mediated that.
I just say nothing. No, listen. I'm into money. Whatever you're doing, leave that shit alone.
And why did I hit you about that? Because you mediated that situation. So I held up my end, hold up your end.
I'm gonna make sure that none of that shit comes.
And for those of y'all who don't know, Luce Coochie Lips, Luce Cannon mediate that situation because my foot was so far up his A double. He could have been tying my shoes out of his mouth, and he wanted to make sure that he got himself out of the fire. Oh, that's why Luce Coochie Lips, Luce Cannon stepped in because he didn't want none of the pressure that Semen Time Erotics was feeling because he knew I was going into that LA area and I'd be around town, sliding around, getting down how I get down with the Charlie Brown, and he didn't want none of that. That's why he didn't want. That's the hole in the story you're missing. Luce Cannon didn't want no pressure, no static when I was in LA. When I said that, he kept calling to do temperature checks. He made sure he wasn't on my bad side when I was there. And this is why I'm talking to him the way I'm talking to him, because he's a whore. Little bitty ass bitch. Little bitty ass tiny, teeny weeny short, a little short whore. WHOR, he, whore. Little bitty whore. Whore ass nigga. Whore. Little bitty teeny weeny whore.
It don't matter about going out because it ain't no smut on me. Nigga ain't got no paperwork on me. Stop talking about it. If nigga got paperwork on me, drop it. Don't talk about it. Show it.
I don't care. Listen, I don't care what the nigga did, bro.
You niggas want me to be bad.
If you got paperwork on me, drop it. If you got paperwork on me, drop it. Not too blown. He was showing love. Kevin KB is a homie. He was showing love.
You niggas want me to be bad. You niggas want me to have sweat on me so bad.
So keep in mind, let the church understand what's going on. They said they got a live later on coming on about me having paperwork, nigga, where? Show the paperwork, nigga, where? Because here you have the conversation where Luce Coochie Lips, Luce Cannon, That's right, Luce Coochie Lips, Luce Cannon, is admitting to the fact that, nigga, it ain't nothing bad on me. You niggas want me to be bad so bad, but it ain't nothing, nigga, all my shit good. And Luce Cannon, Luce Coochie Lips acknowledges the fact, Acknowledges the fact,
Stop talking about it. If nigga got
So when you see anything coming in after this, know it's fake content, Know them niggas is down on views, Know that them niggas ain't getting no chili, Know they gotta run a fake play and a fake story and a fake woo-wop woo-bam 1-2 step like Sierra in order to get any kind of woo-wop woo-bam going on out of your boy. No, that's what it is. No, that's what it is.
Let me drop it. Don't talk about it. Show it.
I don't care. Listen, I don't care what the nigga did, bro.
You niggas want me to be bad. You niggas want me to have.
I don't give a fuck.
It don't matter. Why did I hit you about that? Because you mediated that situation. So I held up my end, hold up your end.
I'm gonna make sure that none of that shit come out, bro. I don't give a fuck.
It don't matter about going out because it ain't no smut on me. Nigga ain't got.
And what was supposed to not come out? Just so y'all clear, we being 100% transparent. Oh, y'all seen the smut campaign that Semen Time Erotic tried to run on your boy. Oh, Luce Coochie Lips, Luce Cannon knew that if that would have came out when I was in the LA area, it would have been We ain't gonna say it, but but we gonna hide the Bible if God's watching. Oh yes, I know if that situation would have happened and I was in LA, we would have had to hide the Bible if God was watching. Shout out to East Oakland. Shout out to East Oakland. I was just out there hanging out, doing some things by the Jackamura. I shot a video by the Jackamura. If you know, you know, you know. If you know about the Jackamura, I was outside, Wooty Bam, and I had all my jewelry on. They showed me love. I digress. Make sure that all that situation that I came out, that smut campaign, that smear campaign, all those things that we here at TNN and Trap News Network don't publicly associate with. Luce Cannon knew that if that situation and that information would have came out while I was in LA, it would have been consequences and repercussions. Consequences and repercussions. Repercussions. I don't mean percussions like but I mean repercussions like. So that is what he is trying to make sure that he made sure it didn't come out until after I left, because he did not. I said he did not. He did not want to deal with the consequences of his actions. He was afraid of that. Dare I say, afraid of the trapper. Don't be afraid of the church. God, they go.
Work on me. Stop talking about it. If nigga got paperwork on me, drop it. Don't talk about it. Show it.
I don't care. Listen, I don't care what the nigga did.
You niggas want me to be bad. You niggas want me to have sweat on me so bad because niggas can come outside like I do. That's
I
love.
don't care about that, bro.
Well, you know, your special little homie. You know what I'm saying? Go check his temperature.
Right now, bro. Like, why are these niggas playing Thursday games?
But then on the back end, let me ask you this question. And this is what you can think about this going to your conversation with Money. If Money know that you and Boskoe is enemies, why is he backdooring your play that you did for him with a situation with Boskoe?
I'm about to ask that nigga the same shit, bro.
Why your man trying to backdoor you?
Run that back.
Let me ask you this question. And this is what you can think about this going to your conversation with Money. If Money know that you and Boskoe is enemies, why is he backdooring your play that you did for him with a situation with Boskoe?
I'm about to ask that nigga the same shit, bro.
Because what they also not gonna tell you, when I said the play that you did for him, oh, that's right, Seaman Time Erotics made sure to get on the phone with Luce Coochie Lips, Luce Cannon to make sure that it was no actual tangibility, real life issues of smoke when I was in LA. See, when I said the statement of why is he backdooring your play when you did a favor for him, that's because Seaman Time Erotics made sure to get Franklin the Turtle on the phone to make sure that it was no issue between me and him. And y'all notice that Seaman Time Erotics waited. I said he waited like a hoe on a stroll waiting to get some D on the low. Yeah, $40 hoe trying to get it what you know. You waited for me to get going back to Atlanta, Georgia to make sure he said that little 1-2 step like Sierra. Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the keys. Pay attention to the steps. And you will see exactly where we are trying not to lead you here at TNN Trap News Network. And that is astray. That is astray. You can be led a lot of different ways, but we cannot lead you astray. So if you pay attention, when I said you are allowing him to backdoor you off the play, it was because Seaman Time Erotics made sure that he called Luce Coochie Lips, Luce Cannon to make sure he was safe and comfortable and able to maneuver. And I wasn't up on his head. Up on his head while I was in the LA area. And look at how you get no good deed goes unpunished. No good deed goes unpunished.
Why your man trying to backdoor you?
They running the play together.
Oh, because Luce Cannon and, Boskiana and Seaman Time Erotics are running the play together. Oh, as they put on the Kantiana about more fake paperwork, calling me a snitch, calling me a rat. And you got Luce Coochie Lips, Luce Cannon admitting to the fact that Seaman Time Erotics and Boskiana are running more fake content.
Why your man trying to backdoor you?
They running the play together.
But I thought that
They're running the play together, that heathen said.
that's your homie. How many money switching sides?
I'm about to call Money right now, bro.
Because keep in mind, this conversation happened in June. And Boskiana and Luce Cannon been all over the internet portraying to have issues with each other. But let me roll up my sleeves because it's all been fake. They two bums in a homeless pod, nigga. They two homeless bums in a pod, nigga. Seaman Time Erotics. Boskiana. Luce Coochie Lips, Luce Cannon. Two bums in a homeless pod. I know I named 3 people. We only care about 2. I'll let y'all decide which 2 are good enough to go in the pod with the other homeless nigga. Pay attention to the signs, y'all. Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the signs. It's all fake content, It's all fake news, When you have nothing to talk about, they talk about trapping because I can give you some knowledge you can't get in college and some news you can use.
But I thought that ain't that your homie? How many money?
They all running the play together.
But I thought that why your man trying to backdoor you?
They running the play together.
But I thought that ain't that your homie? How many money switching sides?
I'm about to call money right now, bro. I'll call you back.
It's crazy when niggas are due for when they got $250. That's wild.
That shit crazy. Let me call.
Well, that's that. Loose cannon. Boskoe. Weirdo. Anyway, let's go back into this content.
And there y'all have it, huh? I'm Rich Trapper. Hold on, Shaq. I'm Rich Trapper signing out, huh? TNN Trap News Network, First Tabernacle Holy Baptist Church of Trappington, huh? Red dots to the left, you know the rest. And it's a free Avenue Angel till he's free. Don't get caught up in this fake content.